This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Friday, January 19th, 2024. I'm Alex Brown. A 190,000 square foot warehouse in Hendricks County is providing major deals on all manner of products. All Surplus Deals manages the Plainfield facility, which houses numerous retail items that have been returned, which are then resold on the company's online auction hub. General Manager Jeff Rexigel.
Once you've won and paid for your merchandise, you come to our warehouse here in Plainfield. We'll deliver your product to your car. Customers are able to test and inspect the merchandise that they've bought. We have electronic stations here where you can even plug in televisions. And if they see something they don't like, they're able to return it on site. Once they leave with the product, then it's theirs and we don't accept returns.
He says the company tries to move as much product as possible with the goal of having items sold within 10 days of them arriving at the warehouse. Governor Eric Holcomb and members of the Indiana Economic Development Corporation will head on another economic development trip to Canada next week. The governor's office said Thursday the goal of the trip to Ontario will be to foster ties with leaders in key sectors including energy, advanced manufacturing, and life sciences. The state says 78 Canadian-owned businesses operate in Indiana, 41% of which are based in Ontario. Additionally, 28 Indiana-based companies operate in Ontario. The Northwest Indiana Regional Development Authority on Thursday issued a call for additional potential sites that could be used to develop a new convention center in Lake County. The move is part of an update to a 2018 analysis which identified 9 potential sites. Submissions are being accepted through January 30th. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Looking for a great way to tip off the 2024 NBA All-Star Weekend in Indy? I'm Gary Dick, inviting you to join business and community leaders from throughout the state at the Economic Club of Indiana Luncheon, sponsored by IBJ Media. It's February 15th at noon at the Indiana Convention Center. I'll be interviewing NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, giving you an inside look at the league and all things All-Star Weekend. Reserve your ticket or table for 8 now at economicclubofindiana.com.
The National Football League is sticking with Indianapolis as the host city for its high-profile scouting combine for at least one more year. The move will keep the multi-day event at the Indiana Convention Center and Lucas Oil Stadium through 2025. But the league is continuing to explore its options, including staying put in Indy for years beyond that. Visit Indy Senior Vice President Chris Gall says the infrastructure already in place after hosting the combine since 1987 played a major factor in Indy's selection.
We continue to hear from the NFL and its partners that there's an ease of doing business in Indianapolis as it relates to the combine. When you have prospects needing to seamlessly and quickly get through a battery of tests with thousands of media needing to get to them, Indianapolis is the perfect setting with everything under one roof. IU Health is a huge part of why we continue to win this event and keep this event. Not only the sophistication of their testing, but the close proximity of their testing is very advantageous when you're looking to put all these college prospects through a battery of tests. So it's our walkability, it's our connectivity, it's our history of hosting the event, and it's IU Health wrapping around and making it very easy for NFL teams to evaluate a college football player.
Indy beat out cities such as Dallas and Los Angeles. The Vigo County Redevelopment Commission this week heard early details of a project that could bring 100 jobs to the area. Our partners at WTWO-TV report an unnamed company plans to invest $10 million to set up shop at the Vigo County Industrial Park 2. Terre Haute Economic Development Corporation President Steve Witt said the company plans to acquire about 28 acres in the industrial park.
What we like about this project isn't so much the project itself, but what the project will bring to the community and the surrounding area. They came to us, and they knew exactly where they wanted to be, and I think it speaks very well of our community.
Witt said more details, including the name of the company, are expected at the Commission's next meeting in February. Do It Best Corporation CEO Dan Starr is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.